From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Bradley's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, got up to 99 in Lafayette today, 2 degrees shy of the record that was set back way back in 1901, and the high heat's going to stay with us at least over the next couple of days, but the heat wave's going to start to break down just a little bit. We're going to see high temperatures finally returning to where they should be for the time of year, and we'll get some rain chances in the mix as well, so we'll take a look at it all in just a second. But first, let's set the stage with the upper level pattern, and we're going to be watching this upper level low as it pretty much gets cut off across the southeastern U.S. for the better part of the week ahead, and that's where a lot of the unsettled weather is going to remain. However, it is going to be nudging just far enough to the west to allow for a slightly better scattering of showers and storms here locally. On top of that, this large ridge of high pressure that's been dominating our forecast over the past several days is finally going to retreat a little bit back to the west, and that's what's going to allow temperatures to pretty much, again, get back to where they should be for the time of year. So instead of upper 90s to near 100, we'll see readings in the lower 90s out there across Acadiana, especially for the middle and latter part of the week. Meanwhile, satellite radar composite, again, different day, same story, with all the big storms pretty much remaining off to our north and east across the northern parts of the state, where there's currently a severe thunderstorm watch, even a couple severe thunderstorm warnings ongoing. Some tornado warnings here as you get into Mississippi. Tornado watch continuing there across Alabama, and those storms will continue to push southeastward overnight tonight. Power Doppler 3 quiet. That's just some smoke and ground clutter showing up on the radar. So no major issues overnight tonight. Looking ahead to tomorrow, and it's going to be another round of storms likely for our friends across the Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida Gulf Coast. Notice the Storm Prediction Center here has all of Louisiana locked in for a marginal risk for an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm. A couple of those could be possible. But for us, again, even though rain chances no better than around 20%, any storm that gets going late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, although isolated in nature, could be on the stronger side. So we'll be on the lookout for that. But rain chances remaining isolated at least for one more day. They'll start to pick up on Tuesday. Now look at the tropics. This looks more like an August or September setup with two areas of disturbed weather way out in the far eastern Atlantic. One has a 90% chance to develop over the next 7 days. That'll likely become Tropical Storm Brett right behind it. Another area has about a 20% chance to develop in the next 7 days. If so, the name would be Cindy. But both of those don't really look overly concerning at this point, but still we'll keep an eye on it. So here we go, upper 70s to lower 80s by tomorrow morning. We'll have to get down with some cloud cover early, but then a mostly sunny sky into the afternoon. Quite hot up there, out there, upper 90s. Heat indices even higher than that. And again, isolated storm possible. Rain chances no better than 20%, but then watch into Tuesday afternoon, we'll see a slightly better scattering of some showers and storms. Any activity on Tuesday is generally going to be moving from the north to the south. Still hot Tuesday afternoon with readings pushing into the mid, even upper 90s in spots. Of course, those heat indices are going to be off the charts once again tomorrow, ranging anywhere from 108 to 116 during the hottest part of the day. So continue to practice those proper heat precautions if you got to be outdoors for an extended period of time. 80 is your projected low tonight, so another seasonably warm one out there. Fair to partly cloudy skies in place for tomorrow. Gonna have to deal with some cloud coverage for the morning like today, but overall mostly sunny into the afternoon. 98 is your projected high temperature, and again with those extreme heat indices continuing, we'll have another excessive heat warning in effect. Somewhat of a tropical breeze coming in at around 8 to 15 miles per hour. A couple isolated storms possible. Models though not showing a whole lot, but still got to hold rain chances at around 10 to 20%. 40% on Tuesday, especially late Tuesday afternoon heading into the evening hours. 96 will be your projected high there. And then here we go as the 10-day forecast advances, finally returning to a more typical summertime pattern. At least we'll say Wednesday through Friday, with high temperatures back into the lower 90s and the chance of a few afternoon showers and storms. But toward the end of that 10-day period, we could see that ridge try to make a comeback, and as a result, some hotter temperatures. We'll see how that plays out, but at least we'll get somewhat of a break from the more extreme heat we kind of have been dealing with a little bit later on this week.
Those breaks, they don't last for long, though.
They don't, but we'll take the rain too. A lot of the folks can use the rain for sure.
Well, thanks, Bradley.